All right, we doing a self-reflecting video right here. I'm looking back at my life over the years, and if I could write a letter, to myself, 10, 15, 20 years ago, the things I know today, these are some of the things I would tell myself. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I tell myself, man, is to keep up what you're doing, as far as how focused I was, and to not be so hard on myself. I look back over the years, man, especially when I was in high school, college. I always took a lot of stuff serious. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in high school, for instance, I really didn't care about anything except, football, school, and lifting weights. That's all I cared about. I was like, if you ask anybody that knew me 20 years ago, man, they tell you, man, all he do, man, is lift weights, play football. He get good grades, stuff like that. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about anything else. I did the things that typical kids did, but I was like more locked in, more serious about what I wanted out of life from a younger age than most people my age. I knew, like, for me, my ticket out of making it out the hood, I grew up in the hood. The projects was getting a football scholarship. So I didn't want to risk or take any unnecessary risk that could jeopardize my chances of getting a football scholarship. So that was the only thing on my mind, and it all paid off. I was able to get a full ride football scholarship, that allowed me to go to college, get my degree. I played football, get my degree, and it was like, that was my ticket out, so it was like either make it or break it. I feel like too, though, if I didn't play football, I was always disciplined, and, like a good kid, I would have found my way in life, through another avenue. I've always been like determined individual, to the type of person that was always trying to, I felt like I had something to prove, a chip on my shoulder, the underdog mentality. So, even if I didn't play football, I would have had that same drive, that same dedication, and a lot of the stuff, y'all know, if you've been following me on my channel, y'all see the same discipline. Like, I've had that same discipline for years, like working out every day, I work out now, like I'm 35, I'll be 35 in the I work out on the weekends, my birthday, it's like I'm still going hard, like I'm still playing football. I got people I used to play football with in high school and college, they like, man, you never really slowed down, as far as that grind, that intensity. I get like a lot of people, they start hitting me up, they watch my videos, they're like, man, you got me back into working out, or, I'm trying to get back like we were when we was playing football, or I done started working out. That's why I do these videos, but yeah, I'll probably tell myself, keep up with that same discipline, that same consistency, man, because it's going to pay off for you later on in life, man. You're going to start to see the choices that you make, and the decisions that you make, man, it's gonna lead you down a different path. That a lot of people that necessarily didn't make the same choices as you, man. They weren't as serious or took things as serious as you were. You know what I'm saying? You could look, like I said, I'm 35. I don't really see a lot of people that I went to school with, but I keep up with some people on social media, and it's like they're not really doing good. They're not really doing anything productive with their life, and a lot of that, it stems from them not taking it serious when we were in school, not making the best life choices, and like I say in all my other videos, life is all about choices. The choices you make today, a week, a month, 6 months, a year or two, 5, 10 years from now, man, you either going to be sitting back, smiling like, damn, that was a good decision. I'm glad I made the right choices, and I stayed focused. Or you're going to be there, man, with your head in your hand, like, damn, man, I messed up. I should have took it more serious. I should have stayed I shouldn't have failed to peer pressure, trying to be the cool kid, trying to be popular, man, trying to make people laugh. I should have been focused on what I needed to be focused on. This is the next thing I tell myself, man, if I can go back, man, I tell myself not to grow up so fast. I look back, man, like I said, I was serious, and, it paid off. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It kept me focused, and it's paid off for me a life. But I was like, man, if I can go back, I would just be like, man, just do more things that teenagers do. I did, like I said, I did a lot of stuff, man. I remember hanging out with my friends, when I was middle school, used to be riding our bikes all around town, at the pool, at the Boys and Girls Club, stuff like that. But when I was in high school, though, man, it was like I said, I was serious, but I didn't really do like stuff. Like I didn't go to house parties. stuff like that. Skip school every now and then, shit like that, man. I was the type of person, I would skip school, go lift weights. You know what I'm saying? I got in trouble one time when I was in high school, right? I'm supposed to be in class, but the gym, our gym for the football, all the athletes, the gym was unlocked. It was at the bottom of the school in the basement. So I'm like, shit, I done skipped class and got in trouble for lifting weights. Who skip class, they go lift weights, man? Most people in high school, they going to skip class to play hooky, go to the mall, go meet up with a chick. Hey, it was what it was, man. But I would, it's so I call it sowing your wild oats, your royal oats, man. I would go back and just be a more kid, man. Go to house parties, man. Sneak out the house, I didn't really even sneak out the house, man. My mom was strict. She didn't really let us run the streets, So looking back, though, probably was for the best. You know what I'm saying? That's what I needed, man. That discipline, that strictness. I didn't really sneak no girls into the house till I was in college. You know what I'm saying? I was probably my freshman year of college, high school, dudes, we hormones raging and shit. You like trying to sneak something in the crib after your parents go. I didn't sneak nobody in probably till like I said, I was back on summer break after my freshman year of college. So I'm probably about 20, 21, waiting my mom go to sleep and snuck a chick in, man, after she went to sleep and whatnot. Outside of that, I didn't do the typical stuff that teenagers do, like rebellion and stuff like that. But like I said, though, that's probably for the best, though, man. So if you're watching this video, you at that age, man, stay focused, keep doing what you do. Like I said, though, balance it out, though, man. Enjoy being a kid. You only a kid one time. You only get to be young one time. Next thing you know, you're going to look up. You're going to be like me, man. You an adult. You got real life responsibilities. You might have a whole family, kids, wife. You got to put food on the table. You got to pay all these bills. I'm not saying that it's not fun by all means. I still live a great life. I get to travel. I take plenty of vacations. I go out to eat a lot, stuff like that. But, looking back when I was a kid, I'm like, damn, boy, I ain't have to do nothing but just go to school, go to football practice or track practice, man, do my homework, and just chill, play the video games, stuff like that, man. Just be on social media, trying to holler at a chick every now and then, or just, watching TV. This typical stuff that kids do, you know what I'm saying? This is the next thing I tell myself, man, if I can go write a letter to myself. I tell myself this, man, in a sense of football, I would tell myself to go harder on offense. Looking back on my football career, like I said, I played high school, got me a football scholarship, went to college. In high school, we played both ways. So I played running back and I played linebacker. I was first team All-State on defense for linebacker my senior year of high school. I was first team All-Ohio, this and that. But like I said, we played both ways, running back. If I can go back, man, I would tell myself to go harder on offense. See, it wasn't that I was lazy or I didn't care about offense. But I like to hit people. I was a defender, I went to college. I played strong safety, But like I said, I'd rather be hit. I'd rather hit somebody, tackle somebody than be hit. I was actually good at running back too, though. That's the crazy part about it. I remember this college in Michigan. They was recruiting me, right? And like I said, I played defense. So all the colleges that were recruiting me, they recruited me for defense. But this particular college, they was recruiting me at running back. I had some good highlights at running back, but I was the type, I'd be going so hard on defense. I would try everything, man. I felt I was in good shape, but I would start cramping up. I would be sweating so much from going so hard. By halftime, my coach, man, he would have me splitting time with our second string running back. I started in both ways. But like I said, by halftime, man, I start cramping up. I'm like, damn, man. And I would do everything I could in my power not to cramp. I sweated a lot. I one of the first people on the sprints, conditioning drills. I'm in shape. I'm like one of the strongest, one of the fastest people on the team, pound for pound. I don't know what it was. I would drink pickle juice, electrolyte water, a gallon of water. I was the type to be carrying around a gallon of water on game day, drinking it up, man. But I don't know. I'll just start cramping up, So coach, he would mainly just play me on defense by the second half. And, we would split time with the other running back. But if I can go back, man, I would be like, dang, I would try to find a way to go even harder, the whole game on both sides of the ball. I would, all them reps, if I can get back, I didn't really take no plays off. But you know, like as far as like if I started cramping up, I'd be like, nah, man, F that, man. Get back in the game somehow, some way, man. I don't know, take you an electrolyte tablet so I can go. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're done playing, you're done. You know, a lot of people don't go from high school to the next level of college. You know, so a lot of my teammates, you know, once we were seniors and we were done, you know, unless they were just going to college, you know, to study, they were done for football. You know, I had an opportunity to keep playing, you know, my college career. But like I said, man, if I can go back in time, I would have took off them plays. I would have tried to stay in the game the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, man. Just something I'm reflecting on. This is the next thing I would tell myself. I could write a letter to myself. Most of my friends, you know, that I have now, you know, I probably like 10, 20 years from now, I'm not even going to speak to the majority of them. It's just a part of life. That's just the way it goes. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, as we get older, you know, you may think you in high school, all your friends, you know, y'all going to be BFFs forever, best friends forever, you know, but the reality of it is once you go to college, you know, people move away, you start to become adults, people got their families, they may move to whole nother state for college or their job or career. You just start losing track of people, man. You know, the ones that are meant to stay in your life though, and be with you and last a lifetime, man, they're going to stick around, man. You know, cherish them people, you know, try to keep in touch as best as you can. You know, it's just a part of life, man. Like I said, I got people, man, I haven't spoken to since I graduated high school, 2008. You know, you thought you think you would try to keep in touch. I mean, I see a lot of people that I went to school with on social media like Facebook. You know, when I go back, I haven't lived back in my hometown in Columbus, Ohio since I graduated high school. You know, once I went to college, I wasn't going to college in West Virginia. So by then, I would only go back home on breaks. Then once I graduated college, I got in my career. You know, I stayed in West Virginia for a couple more years. Then I transferred down here to North Carolina back in 2015. So now it's really like I only go back home like a few times a year just to see the family. And when I'm home, I hardly ever see anybody. You know, like I don't know. I'll be on vacation. You know, I understand people probably be working, so I might be at home for a week. But you know, I'm enjoying myself, going out to eat, chilling with the fam. You know, taking the kids out, stuff like I might go out to the club or the cigar lounge, maybe here and there. But like I said, I don't hardly see anybody, man. It's just a part of life. You know, people drift apart. You know, like I said, the ones that are meant to be in your life, man, they'll stay there for a lifetime. Some people are just meant to come to your life for a season. Some are meant to last a lifetime. You know, this is the next thing I would tell myself if I could write a letter to myself. The things I value now won't even matter so much to me in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like things like football, that's a great one right there, man. I used to be the type, man, you know, you remember if you ever watched Boys in the Hood, you know, Trey always carried his football around. I was the type, my junior, senior year of high school, I always had a football over. You know what I'm saying? Like all I cared about was football. You know, when you a kid, you know, you got them dreams that you think you're going to go to the NFL, this and that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just not the reality of it. You know, now fast forward, my last college football game was 2011, right? It's 2024. I don't even really watch football like that. I don't even watch TV, to be honest. I be busy with the YouTube channel, this and that. But it's like, you know, all I cared about was football back then, lifting weights, getting ready for the next season, you know, the next game. Now it's like, I don't even watch sports. You know what I'm saying? I still go to the gym now. I've always been a gym head. I'm going to always be a gym head the rest of my life to the day I die. But it's like, as far as sports, you know, only time I really watch sports is like, if I'm out to eat and it's like during the season or, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend, Saturday. I used to live for football. You know, I used to be the type, man, every Saturday morning, I got to watch College Game Day. And, you know, I look for Ohio State. You know, that's my favorite football team for college. And, you know, just watching football games all day. Or, you know, nowadays, like I say, if on the weekends when I'm off and I go out to eat, you know, Buffalo Wild Wings or TGI Fridays or Chili's, they got the games on. I'll catch it then, but these days I don't even watch sport. I don't even go to no games. I might go every blue moon. Like when my cousin was playing, I went back home, and it happened to be during the season. He had their football team was good. He played for Springfield, Ohio. They went to the state championship 2 years in a row. They lost in the finals, but I had caught a couple of his games. But other than that, I don't even watch sports, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just how life goes, though, man. You know, the things you love now 20, 10, 15 years from now, it's going to be like you don't even care about him no more. It's like, remember on Love and Basketball, you remember Monica, the main character, she ain't care about nothing but basketball. That's all she cared about. And then it's like towards the end of the movie, or at a certain point in the movie, almost towards the end, it's like she put basketball on the back burner and was focused on her career. And then somehow, miraculously though, by the end of the movie, I guess she got her passion back, made it to the WNBA. I don't know, but that's a good example right there. The things you think that you're going to always love, people change. There's nothing wrong with changing as long as you change it for the better. Everybody's preferences, everybody's taste in life, what you like, they change over the years, man. That's a part of life. That's a part of growing older, evolving as a person. This is what it is. This is the last thing I would tell myself if I could write a letter to my younger self, man. Life goes on. No matter what you go through in your life, man, whether it's good or whether it's bad, just keep living. Keep living your life, man. You got to keep moving. You got to keep going, man. You got to take the good with the bad. You got to take the wins with the losses, man. It's never always going to be perfect. This life that we live in, man, you're going to have setbacks along the way. You're going to face tragedy, circumstances, man, that you never thought you would go through. My life, man, looking back, man, it's been a crazy hell of a life, man, but I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to waking up every day, man. I'm like, man, I just think I got so many damn stories I could tell, man, about some crazy shit I did, some crazy shit that happened to me, whether it be good or whether it be bad, some wild shit, man, but at the end of the day, I just keep living my life, man. That's all I can do, man, to the day the good Lord calls me home. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale on my website. Check out my website. Copy a t-shirt or a hoodie or something, man. Support your boy, man. Y'all got any input, any thoughts, any comments on this video, man? Drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.